recall that on Tuesday, August the 29th, 2017, I was in Edo State to commission the BUA Cement, the Obu plant in Okpela. At that time, the chairman of BUA disclosed that the Sokoto factory would be ready in 2018. And it is gratifying indeed that it is done and ready just as planned and even ahead of schedule. This commissioning is an important milestone, not only for the BUA Group, but also for the cement industry and the Nigerian economy. This plant, together with others in the country, will consolidate Nigeria's self-sufficiency in cement production and our status as a net exporter of the product. The significance of this cannot be overemphasized as we explore and implement strategies to diversify the country's earnings away from oil and gas exploitation. The investments of BUA, totaling almost US dollars, in terms of US dollars, about $2 billion in the Edo plant and $350 million in Sokoto, is a clear demonstration to the world that Nigeria has vast capacities and potential for profitable projects. After so many years of inadequate attention to national infrastructural development, the next few years will be defining for infrastructure development in Nigeria. The National Integrated Infrastructure Master Plan estimates that an investment of $3 trillion US is needed to bridge the infrastructure gap and increase our infrastructure assets from the current level of about 35% of GDP to at least 70% by 2050. To be where we ought to be in infrastructural development, investments in construction materials in particular is crucial. Cement is, of course, literally the building block for much of the infrastructure that we need in Nigeria today, from housing to roads to bridges to dams, etc. Currently, Nigeria produces over 40 million metric tons of cement annually, more cement than any other country in Africa. Indeed, when put together, several countries in Africa put together will still produce more cement. Nigeria's huge market size, our high urbanization rate of 3.5%, and even now, low per capita cement consumption of about 125 kg, and an estimated housing deficit of 17 million. These are key drivers for the growth of the Nigerian cement industry in the medium term. We have plenty of capacity to consume cement locally. As mentioned earlier, two issues I believe will require attention. The first is the price of cement. It surely can be cheaper. I know the standard arguments, power, transportation costs, etc. But it is still a very lucrative business, and I know that it is possible that between Samad and his dear brother Aliko and others, they can bring down the price of cement. The second is concrete roads. The second issue is concrete roads. We can change the narrative on road construction dramatically if we think through using concrete for road building in Nigeria. Already, a few projects have demonstrated the viability. With our current capacity in cement production and the effective control of producers over the price, it is possible as a matter of national interest to begin a program of building our roads with concrete. The possibility of building cheaper and better roads is one which I'd like to throw to all of our cement producers. You can revolutionize road construction in Nigeria. You can do something for this country by simply deciding that we can build our roads with concrete, and I'm sure that we can do so cheaper than current methods of building our roads. I have no doubt that this newly completed factory will further boost employment generation and human capital development in Nigeria, particularly here in Sokoto State, where the BUA Group has consistently maintained its position. And it is indeed today the second largest employer of labor after the state government. As I'm informed, the plant is projected to generate 2,000 direct and over 10,000 indirect jobs.